Welcome to Masuria, the land of 1,000 lakes in northeastern Poland. A place where endless waters meet quiet forests, where every sunrise reflects on the lakes like a painting. It's one of Poland's most beautiful regions, perfect for those who want to slow down, explore, and get closer to nature. For the next 5 days, we will be kayaking through these lakes, camping in a tent, and living completely outdoors. We've never done anything like this before, so it's going to be a real adventure. Let the journey begin. We were supposed to leave right now, but it's started raining. We can hear the thunders and it's not really safe to be on the water when it's the weather like this, so we will wait. It's supposed to be gone in like 30 minutes and then hopefully we can start our journey. Okay, we go there or there? There. Are you sure? I have no idea. If you would be wondering why my safety vest looks so strange, it's because we started buying many things like a couple of days or like 1 week before the trip, and everything was sold out, especially the vests and the camping cooker. So I just found those online on OLX. It's like eBay. That's why the vest is too big for me, because the person that was selling them only had L/XL. It's better than nothing. Probably it's possible to rent the safety vest here, but we were not 100% sure, and you know, for our trip, like, this is one of the most important things. Oh my god!
Okay, perfect. Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's so many spider webs! Already the first day has been testing us. It's been not even a day, like 2 or 3 hours. Now we are about in the 5th kilometer, because for about 2 first hours we were really struggling to go to the passage between 2 lakes, because we had to carry our canoe a lot, and it was really hard because it's been raining almost all the time. Now it stopped and we were wet. It's windy, so we're also cold, but we're not giving up. We have another problem, because all the time there's a shallow water like this and we need to carry the canoe, because it's just too shallow. We really need to think if we will continue our trip, because we looked at the map and on the way there's many of those passages where the water is shallow. It's just really exhausting for us, and I don't think we can continue to do it for the next 5 days. And just when we started thinking maybe we should give up, a great egret appeared, standing quietly in the high grass. He didn't fly away like birds usually do. He just watched us. When we moved a little closer, he lifted off, flew a few meters ahead, and then waited again. It felt like he was showing us the way. And somehow, in that moment, it gave us hope. We took it as a sign that we should keep going, because maybe there's still so much waiting to be discovered, and maybe the most beautiful moments appear just when you're about to give up. We thought about quitting, finishing the journey today, but after the last carrying, I think, then it got so beautiful, and we were told that this is also a place where we will have to carry the canoe, but we didn't, and it was really beautiful there. So we got a boost of motivation, and now we got into another lake, you know, which is easy to kayak on. And then we only have a passage between the lakes, then it's already our camp. So we are on the last passage right now. Let's hope that we won't have to carry the canoe, and if we will have to, let's hope that the distance won't be long, because I'm really tired at this point. I don't know what time is it. I think like in 5 minutes we will arrive. The last challenge is to find the base camp. because we're not sure exactly where it is. But we arrived. As you can see, we are not in a tent. We are in a house. It was also an option to sleep in a house. And I am freezing cold. I think my body was on adrenaline the whole time and was fighting through the coldness and wetness. And as soon as we get out of the kayak, like I was just shivering. I was shaking so much. Yeah, so now I'm trying to make myself warm, and luckily Stefan is doing everything because I was just shaking. I was not able to carry anything. Soon we will eat something and then chill because it was a hard day. We are waiting for the food. Excited. I feel a little bit better. I'm still shaking a little bit, but it's way better than it was 30 minutes ago. Stefan was like, yeah, I think we need to go to the hospital. Yeah, but I mean, everything is fine so far. So I think after food, everything will be perfect. The food was really delicious. That's exactly what we needed. We ordered dumplings and tea, and then we got a free cake. You know, I think that's the balance in life. Like, it was really bad for almost the whole trip, or like 70% of the trip. And now we have our reward. Okay, which one do you want to eat first? Good. Yum. Free things always taste better. Good morning. It's 9:10 a.m. We slept really good. And today it's another adventure. Now we will go eat breakfast, because they also have a breakfast in this place, which I love. And then we'll keep going. Let's hope that today won't be as rainy as yesterday.
How was the motivation to kayak?
I have a bad news for us. Our canoe broke after the shallow water yesterday, and that we had to carry it, but because it was so fucking heavy, we could not carry it all the time, so it was touching the bottom. Only one side is broken because, you know, it's like the inflatable canoe and you pump it from a couple of different places and they are not connected with each other, so luckily only like one part, quite important part, like the right side of the canoe is broken. Let's hope that the hole is not so big and that we will be able to kayak today. After being cold yesterday for the whole day, like, I appreciate the sun way more. Yeah, also our clothes are not properly dry, so we are not looking forward to kayak in a wet clothes, but well, there's nothing we can do. I think today we will do shorter journey because we have two options. Either we go around 18 kilometers to one base camp, or it's one closer 10 kilometers away from us. Here is our drying station. We want to use at least a little bit of time before the journey to dry as many things as we can, because now the sun is shining in this area. Yeah, let's just hope that the clothes will dry a little bit and then we won't start the journey completely wet. Day 2, and we have a sun. Moods are better than yesterday, but we are hurting more than yesterday. We have two options for today's journey. Either we go 10 kilometers or 18 kilometers, because we have two camps to choose, but I think we will see. We'll decide. It may also rain at 3, so let the day decide. We arrived to another big lake, and so far so good. We have a little muscle pain. When we don't think about it, then it's okay. So let's hope that the rest of the journey will also be so positive. Today's journey is going so smooth so far. In about 20-30 minutes we will arrive to the first campground. Then we will decide if we want to sleep there or no. But also I think about the time when we will arrive there, it will rain. So it will be a perfect time to eat something and chill. We started the journey today at about 11. Now it's before 2. So 3 hours. Slow kayaking because mostly we've been paddling through the passages. But they are really, really beautiful. The water is not too shallow, so we can paddle the whole time. Today is really a reward for yesterday's struggle. We made it! When we were setting up the tent, it started raining, so we had to do everything so quickly, but I think we did it like perfectly. If we would wait like 2 minutes more, then we would be completely wet, but we're here. Today is a tent night. I'm quite excited because it's a new tent and we haven't tried it yet, so let's just hope that it's good. The food was delicious. We are full and happy, and it's not raining anymore. Today we made 10 kilometers, so we chose the closest base camp, which I'm really happy about. Here it's a little bit more expensive than the previous place. That's also why we chose the tent.
And twisted.
Stefan went fishing and I stayed in the house, and while I was making a drone shot, it started raining, and really I almost got a heart attack because my drone is not waterproof and I bought it recently, but I think I got some nice shots. It's so quiet here. You can only hear the birds or some animals in the trees, but that's the silence that I think I've never heard. It's just so beautiful. Sadly, Stefan did not catch any fish, but he came home dirty and barefoot. Stefan is trying to make a fire and his lighter broke. So he's trying with our gas stove that we have. Yeah, you're optimistic. Well, the fire lasted 1 minute, and I think it's because of the wood that it's wet. Didn't work out, but maybe tomorrow. I'm still hyped. I bought especially marshmallows, crackers, and chocolate to make the marshmallow sandwich. It's around 9:30. We ate. The food was really, really good. Sadly, I could not eat the marshmallows, but well, maybe tomorrow. Today was way better than yesterday. I think my highlight of today was the rainbow. That was really amazing, and I think that camera could not capture what I saw in real life. And with that, I wish you a good night and see you tomorrow. Good morning. The night was hard. It was so cold. I think it was like 10 degrees in the night, and we underestimated the coldness. I mean, we knew that it would be cold, but not like that. We talked with some people, and apparently in this night was from 5 to 7 degrees, so that's why we were freezing so much. But apparently in this night it should be 10-13 degrees, so I think we could survive that. And I have pierogi. I think it's the third day in a row when I eat pierogi. We were supposed to leave at 9:10, but it's already like 9:30, so this won't happen. For today it should be sunny or at least not rainy for the whole day, so I'm really hyped about that. No mirror, no problem. Day 3, let's go. Oh my at little froggy! So cute! Now we were in a camp that it's called Babienska Struga, but honestly I think the first camp I liked it better. I think it was less touristy, it was also cheaper. I mean, we're also not really in the season. I think it's kind of the end of the season. And while kayaking, we haven't met other kayakers. And on the campsites, there's not many people. So this is a big advantage. If you're not afraid of the cold, then it's okay. We've been kayaking for about 10-15 minutes and it's the first point when we need to go and take out the canoe and everything and cross the street, but it's only like 50 meters.
For the last time I thought we could camp here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't have our camp here, even stay in the morning a little bit longer here. And then just go here to Canoe.
Now we're crossing almost the biggest lake so far. I think it's the second biggest. And the wind is not cooperating with us, so it's quite hard. But I learned when I'm in like a rhythm with Steph, then we're going quite fast and then I don't think about muscle pain. At this point, like you just need to go through it because of course something, like at least one thing is hurting. It's just so beautiful here. Like how could you feel bad here? How could you be sad here? And it's actually my first time in Masuria in Poland. Like I was born in Poland but I've never been here, so it's also quite exciting for me because I didn't know what to expect. I knew that it's beautiful here, but you know, I've never seen it with my own eyes. So right now we are making a stop. We thought that we would stay here, but they don't have any camping grounds, only houses, and they are quite expensive. So we just eat and then continue the journey. So we decided not to go further to go to another camping spot, but just go back to the camping spot that is around 1.5 kilometers away that we missed because we thought that this is the camping flat that we wanted to go, because Stefan really wanted to fish and this lake is, I think, perfect for fishing. Right now we are we think that is a camping spot. We're not sure because it's a wild camping and a guy that was fishing nearby, I asked him if he knows where the spot is exactly and he also didn't really know. So we just think that this is the spot and we will camp here. If somebody will say something then we will move, I guess. But it's extremely beautiful here. After setting up the tent I will show you around. And then I need to hang the wet clothes because finally it's sunny and maybe the clothes that are wet since like 2 days, maybe they will have the chance to dry finally. The tent is finished and now I will show you around. So here we left our canoe and here is also a drying station. Here we have a fireplace and I hope today it will be able to make marshmallows. It's so beautiful here and we are the only people here. But for me it's a perfect camping spot and we really wanted to camp in a place like this. In front of you you have the water and then behind you you have a forest. It's just so beautiful and peaceful. But in Masuria you cannot really camp wherever you want. You can only camp in those camping places. Stefan is trying to catch a fish and in the meantime I will cook something to eat. Today in the menu we have noodles teriyaki and veggie ramen. That's for me, and that's for Stefan. Hello, little mousey. So update on the fire, we were not able to start it. We watched some YouTube videos and we also asked ChatGPT, and yeah, we think that it's because of the rain and that the wood is too wet. But it's so strange because we tried from many different places. Also like under the tree when it should not rain as much. Stefan did not catch a fish. And while making the food, I threw everything on the floor accidentally. So we would not be able to survive in the wild, that's for sure. We failed like every possible challenge that you could think of. We took every possible piece of clothing that we could have, just to be warm. I already feel that it's not as cold as yesterday. So fingers crossed that this night will be good, and see you in the morning. Good morning. I slept really good. This night was way better than the previous one. It was cold, and like 2 times in the night I felt that it was colder, but I could fall asleep. So it was good. And I'm excited for today. So let's get going. The best thing is that we're alone. Nobody's here. It's really quiet. By the way, like I really like my hair. I haven't washed them in 4 days. I really hope that today we'll find some place when I can wash them finally. But well, it is what it is. Today for breakfast we have chocolate muesli, and here it says that you can eat it with a cold water, but I would just heat it up and eat it with warm. Let's just see. Well, I think this experiment will work. Another day, same clothes, same chores, so let's go and pump out the canoe. I don't know if you can see, but from this side the air came out a little bit, and that's the side that we made a hole in. But it's not like that bad, we just need to pump it up before we go. Then for the whole day it's okay, so bye bye beautiful place. Maybe we'll be back one day. And now day 4 journey begins now. Today's plan is to do as many kilometers as we can. It would be nice if we would do like 18, 20, but we will see how it goes. We don't rush anywhere, we also stop wherever we want. We don't have like the ending point when we need to arrive. We've been paddling for about 15-20 minutes, and it's the point where we need to go out and carry the things. I think also it's like only 50-100 meters, so not a lot of carrying. Little passenger princess, we need to get you out of here. Now we'll go for a passage, and the first stop will be back to the car where we will eat something, chill a little bit, and then continue the journey. We are at the first stop point, and we are the only people here. So if you don't want a tourist crowd, I would really advise you going off season or like in the end of the season. But you need to watch out that it can be colder in the night. Only today, on our 4th day, we met for the first time other person that was kayaking. So it's really nice. We have the whole lakes and rivers to ourselves. I think it was easy to guess my order. I'm eating pierogi. I think right now my body is 50% pierogi. We did already about 11-12 kilometers, about 6-8 more to go. I need to admit that today's day is the worst for me. I really feel my muscles and it's so hard for me to paddle. I knew that this day will come, you know, like this breaking point day, and for me it's today. And by the way, it's not like Stefan is paddling all the time.
Yes, I
am. No. Just to let you know, because I think every time when I record, he's paddling. But it's because I'm holding the camera, and after recording, I paddle as well.
90% of the day you're not.
This is really not true. In the end of the trip, I will show you my muscles, and then you will understand that I was paddling as well. We are about 20 minutes before the stop, and I'm just struggling so much. And also the problem is that even though we have the gloves, but on the first day I got like a wound between my thumb and this finger, and you know, like I cannot hold the paddle normally, but I need to hold it like this without this finger, without the thumb. Because of that, like the rest of the fingers hurts me so much. We arrived to the stop and it's so beautiful here, but behind us there's a street and it's ruining the vibe a little bit, but it's not our final destination. We just need to chill a little bit because the last like 30 minutes both of us were struggling a lot. And then I think from here it's about 45 minutes to 1 hour, and then we arrive to our final destination. I don't want to paddle anymore today. Oh my god, so cute! We have a friend.
Now we have a passenger.
We arrived to the last campground of this trip, and for supper today we have tomato juice and borscht. I don't know how this is in English, but so far we are the only ones here, and hopefully it will stay like this. Tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow we won't do so many kilometers, and today I think we did in total like about 19 kilometers. Okay, so it's starting a fire for the attempt. I will help Stefan search for some things to start the fire with that will light quickly, and let's hope that this time it will work out. After 2 days of trying, I will finally be able to eat my marshmallows. We are already in the tent preparing to sleep. Today will be our last night, and I'm a little bit sad because I had so much fun on this trip. It was also challenging, but mostly it was really nice. Tomorrow is last day. It will be more chill. I think we won't kayak for a long time, but I'm also excited for tomorrow. First warm night in a tent. We slept really good. It was really warm and cozy and nice. and I am ready for the last day. A little bit sad, but also excited because the weather should also be good today. Our food tastes like it's like the taste of 3 days of our meals, because we've been washing our dishes with this water. We don't have a soap or anything. But I don't really taste it, I just smell it. While taking my sunscreen out, I saw that I also packed a deodorant, and let's just say that I haven't used it once on this trip, and I was quite delusional while packing it because it just doesn't make sense. Yesterday when we started the journey, I didn't put sunscreen on my legs, and as you can see, this part of the leg is not covered, so my legs felt like sausages yesterday for about 2-3 hours because the sunscreen was in one of those barrels, and while kayaking it was practically impossible to take it out. So yes, today I won't forget about the sunscreen. Day 5 is the last day of our trip. Right now we need to go through the lake, and then we will go to the passages, and the waves are quite big. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's just so fun to kayak, and luckily the waves are not so big that it would be dangerous to kayak, but it's the point that it's just fun. Here is so extremely beautiful, and the water is so clear that you can see everything what's in the water, like fishes, some algae, shells. This is really crazy. We're about 15-20 minutes from the Patateka, the place that we will end our trip, and we see our bird again. We want to believe that it's the same one that led us through a really hard time and that is saying goodbye to us. What an amazing way to finish the journey.